I don't know. Same.
Okay.
I usually look at the circles on the side of the boards. It's pretty tight there. So they don't have the exercise like the blue rink does at Allendale. There's like 4 feet or 6 feet to the boards. That's the Olympic size.
It's narrow, but long.
What?
This one.
This one? I don't know. I've never skated it, so I don't really know. I can't remember being down there. It doesn't look too bad. Everything looks proportionally correct, but I don't know. You almost don't even need a jacket in here. Yeah. Check, check. Hello, hello.
Oh my God, what do you mean? What a big picture of his day. Oh God, it's sad. Most likely yeah, there's definitely a few other teams that have to play in the team. It's unfortunate. I'm not. I'm really close. It's good for me. Yeah. I didn't realize, well, I did always realize because I've coached with great people. And I just very sign where the kids are on the team, but the coaches are not on the team together. So.
Well, if I just close it.
No, I know, right?
As it is, I got this now. So. This looks crooked. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's not bad. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with it.
The screening takes some getting used to, doesn't it?
A little bit. You kind of look through it, don't notice it. At least it doesn't show up too badly on here.
Yeah.
Unless it's still, but you can still follow the play well. But not many rinks that don't have it anymore. So.
No, that's true. Yeah, I'm not usually in the stands, I guess. So
Oh, you should say hi. I don't know if Sean or Michelle are watching, but they might be. Just say hi, Kim.
hi.
Well, welcome everybody to Friday Night Ringette here with Broadcasting with Brew. This is your U19B Barrie Blizzards as they take on the Markham Bears. This season we've had some back and forth games. I think we won one, we lost the last two to them. And since then there's been a few changes within the Markham team. They've had some players that are no longer with them that I think they haven't been as successful lately. So we'll see what this game brings for us here. And our girls, they had a great weekend last weekend and see if they can build on that. Off the start, Steph went to Eloise, and Eloise nicely into the zone there for Alexis. Alexis cutting through the triangle. First shot, and at the side of the net, and it was right there for Callie, and I think she was in the crease there with the stick as she tried to put that little rebound shot in and just put it out the other side. So goalie ring for Markham here. She gets up, looking to throw just in time behind the net there as Markham skates around the back and the far side. They get it up into the neutral zone, a bit off target there. Eloise is there at the ring. She has it for a second, loses it, but she tries to get it back, not quite, and Markham now coming into the zone. Markham with the shot there, Sam with the save, and out the top of the triangle, Maddie batting it around there, gets it out to the blue line, but Markham might have it until it gets blown down here, as we had about 6 sticks stuck in there. Ooh, that's like that tongue twister. 6 sticks stuck stiff, pretty much, as it got blown down. So there's a nice pass out to the far side with Sam off his stick. Off the boards, though, Eloise didn't quite gauge it, looks like. Now she has it, though, and couldn't quite get it up the boards. Markham coming back on the attack. A bit of a missed drop pass. Quick shot on net, though, and Sam makes the save. As it goes in behind, they got their rebound and a fresh reset as Markham's grouping around the top, maintaining more offensive pressure currently in the game. I think this is one of their better shooters. Nice stick check by Maddie. Gets it up to the blue line. It's knocked over, but Markham's carrying it right back in. There's a quick low shot, and that's a goal for Markham as they strike first. Just looks like he came in with a quick speed there and shot a quick 5-hole, as she did. So all right, well, maybe that'll be our wake-up call here. Hopefully they're not too tired on a late Friday night game. Pass down deep into the corner for Barrie. There, who's that? Is that on it? It wasn't Ava. That was Julia. Julia was on it. Now coming out around the top, Addie trying to find Sadie, and that gets intercepted there at the free play line. Markham into the neutral zone, trying to lead a pass through. It goes all the way to the far side, and that's where Markham gets it back to come onto the attack. Gets out there. Looks like Julia getting it up towards center. Sadie's on the ring. She takes her time looking across. Nice open pass there for Addie. And as Addie gets it on the far side, Barry's going to try and get an attack. There's a cross pass for Julia. Julia shoots, and it's off the goalie. Rebound, and it's into the crease for the goalie to pick up. Markham putting it in behind their net. They go around the ref and come up on the far side. Getting along the boards, that's going to be a two-line pass, but Eloise is right there for it. She gets it up into, was that Eloise or it was Lexi? Oh, good time off on their game here. I haven't done one of their games in a bit here. Into the zone here. Looks like Sadie trying to grab it. Markham on it though. They throw it up through the neutral zone. That's a two-line pass as Steph goes to get it deep in our end. And she goes in behind. They got attack coming from Markham. She dodges into middle ice. Looking for a pass to the far boards, finding Julia. And Julia has a lead pass for Ryan. Under pressure there. Ryan, nice spin away from her attacker. She's got Maddie with her. She turns back. Faking a pass there as the sticks were covering the high pass. Maddie's on the down low. Ryan coming across the top now, pushing ahead. Need to get a shot. There's a shot on net. That's a reset if we can get it back here. And looks like Ryan ties up her player so Maddie can get the loose ring. Maddie coming across the top. Couple of back fakes. There's a shot. Goalie with the save. Side of the net. Ava trying to grab it. She got it. Pass back for Maddie. Outside the zone, though, at the blue line. Maddie there to retrieve it, to come back in. She tries to send it in for Ryan, but a bit off the mark, and Markham has it. But Ryan and Maddie tag team the checking there to get that ring back, and Maddie has it in the corner. Now she's looking behind her. There's the back pass to Ryan. Just a bit off the stick. Ryan grabbing it there. Coming across the top. Looking for that shot. Oh my goodness, it went in! That was a very unclimactic goal, but it was a slow mover that got caught in the legs of the goalie, and I think it just trickled through. And, well, let me increase our scores here as each team has one, and we're back to a tie game. Well, they're not always pretty, but they all count when they cross that line. Markham coming into the circle, looking to the close side here for their pass. Just missed there, but touched it so her teammate can get it. And it's at the line. Alexis pressuring up. Couldn't quite get a block on it, but Addie's right there along the boards with Lillian. Lillian's got a stick on it. She powers through her defender, attacker, and it's up into the neutral zone. Callie trying to grab it. So's Alexis. Now Addie has it, though. Addie goes up for Alexis. She was just cut off by a Markham player. Oh, two players go into the boards. Alexis is getting up slowly. I think she went in head first, but it looks like she's okay. Must have been shoulder because she's up and moving. Pass up to the blue line, just off the mark for Callie. Alexis in there, trying to stick check. Knocked it loose just enough, but Markham still gets possession of it on the far side. Long pass into the neutral zone, bouncing off a couple players. Markham has possession. Cross pass to an open number 5. But Lillian right there with the stick check. Sam pushing the ring away, but all alone is Markham there. No shot as they spin away, though. There's a missed pass, getting it out of the zone. Markham still in possession, but Addie's trying to pin with Maddie there now. As they get the ring, she support passes over for Lillian. Lillian's able to grab that off the boards. She's got a chance up the boards here at the line, just getting it up there for Maddie. Lillian is able to grab it again, throwing it up for Maddie into the offensive zone. And as Maddie comes across the top, fakes a drop, has a bit of a low walk, has space, fake and backhand. Oh, but she put it into the crease just barely as the shot went off the crossbar and over the net. Goalie ring, Markham looking for their player. There's the drop on the far side. Maddie was there anticipating, but had to dodge the ref, and that's how Markham gets around with it. Into the neutral zone now. Markham long pass goes to Steph is on that ring. She gets it. Markham player lost their footing, gives Steph some space, and she's able to find Julia up in the middle. That looks like it went 2, though. And we're waiting for Markham to play it, but they're not stabbing at us, so play on. There you go. Yep, if the Markham player doesn't stab at it, it's free game. So with that, Julia carries now in behind the net. And she's looking for an option. She's got Sadie on the far side there. Doubles back in, though. There's a screenshot low. Goalie with the punch out there. The stick, and right on the stick check with Sadie, but Markham does get it into the neutral zone. Eloise is able to intercept it. Callie back, or Julia back helping. Man, I get them so mixed up all the time. And there's now Addie sending it deep into the Markham end there for Maddie. Maddie's got 1-on-2 shoots, and it goes high and just wide there, the net. And Markham has that ring now. Along the boards, intercepted though by Addie. She's coming across the top, deking inside, outside shot. Oh, and just missed on the far side, but looks like we must have been in the crease there, as that's going to be a goalie ring.
Cover right by the net.
Goalie looking for a toss into the corner, finding 72 there. And she skates away with it, heading up a bank pass off the far boards. Lillian there, the intercepted and blocker player. She's able to pop it ahead, still battling for it. She now has it, pass up the boards for Ava, just missed on that one. And Markham's going to pick it up in their corner. Pressure by Ryan as she's getting right on it there. Couldn't quite get it, but just into the neutral zone. Addie missed, but Lillian's able to grab it. Lillian carrying up the close side, finding Addie. Addie skating around her defender, heading to the net. Backhand. Oh, there's a quick backhand off the side of the net. And as Markham tried to get that loose ring, Ava came in and stole it away. She found Ryan. Ryan at the top. Ryan cutting around the triangle, tried to low walk. Oh, she looked back for Addie, but Addie was going to change. So she doubles back, finds Ava with a nice stab. Ava's all alone there. She finds Ryan. Ryan looking towards the net, coming across the top. As Maddie was switching with her. There's a low walk opportunity. Backhand and right into the chest of the goalie. She makes the save. Goalie throwing it there. Almost looks like she'll blind throw. She's trusting of her team there as Markham makes it up the far boards. That's at the neutral zone, intercepted by Eloise, but it's knocked into the zone, and Steph is in chase into our corner for it. She didn't pick it up. A couple of contact with bodies there, and Markham player ends up down, but they still have possession of it as they circle around. Low shot attempt by number 4 there. Eloise with a bit of a block. It's in behind. Quick pass out front. Steph doing some good battling there. Gets it to the blue line. Markham regains it though. And as they're trying to cut back in the top of the triangle, Maddie's pushing out. And they drop it back there for 29. I believe she's one of their better shooters if I recall. Eloise steals it from her. She sends a pass far side, just out of reach for Alexis, but Markham struggles to grab it as it's along the boards there. It's in the feet. Alexis trying to hold position and couldn't quite, and Markham skates out with it. On the way back in, nice stick check by Maddie. Now Alexis and Callie are on it. They're able to get to it. It's over the line. Alexis grabbed it. She's got all kinds of room except for that blue line. Drops one back for Callie. Callie on the far boards with it. Callie takes a shot, blocked out front. Alexis tried to get a stick check, just missed. Oh, there's a nice block by Callie as the pass was going cross ice. And Markham does get it down into the zone with a long pass, but Lillian's there first. And she's going for a skate around the net, up far boards, under some pressure there. Cross ice pass for Maddie, just off her stick, but she's able to get it. Now, nope, it went in the zone. But Alexis got there first to touch it. Now Maddie is on it. And then she carries it down and low and behind, trying to walk out front. Watch that crease. Oh, I think she knew she was in it because she let it go. Goalie pushes it into the side of the net for her player. Alexis on the stick check. Callie right there as well. Markham still gaining possession of it as they double back the other way. Coming out on the far side, Alexis still trying to pressure. Into the neutral zone, missed by Markham. Maddie has it, sends it back in. Alexis has it now. Alexis cuts through them, into back and forth, scores! As Alexis finds the top right on a quick dangle, she drives right through the two defenders and gives Barrie a 2-1 lead. So a nice little pickup there and just took some speed burst. A nice little flick top right as the goalie went down to the left. Well, 2-1 for Barrie, and we've got 5.5 minutes left in this first period. Markham there with the pass close side again. Up along the boards, sending a nice stick down there by Sadie. He was able to block it. Looks like Markham might still have it though. Oh, nope, Sadie found Addie. Addie's going far side for Julia. Julia touches it there, so Addie can grab it. She ran into trouble, so Julia picks it up. And now she's skating for some open ice. She's looking for that long pass maybe. Down the middle there's Eloise is up in there. She's rushing to get to it, couldn't quite grab it in time. And Markham sends it into the neutral zone. Steph touched it with her skate there. Markham at the blue line with it. That was both sides when she swung it over, but nobody called that one down. And as Markham now coming on the attack from the top of the triangle. There's a shot low. Sam with a save, batting it away as it was going out in front. And there's a nice pass up, but Julia stuck at the blue line. She can't touch it. Nine might be able to now, but looks like Sadie's there to help. Feeding it up for Addison. Addison's got Julia up there with her. She carries behind. She goes back to Sadie. Sadie, side of the net, tries to hit a short side. Off the goalie, gets the reset. Now it's a stick battle, and Sadie comes out on top, grabbing that ring. And she's looking for a shot here. Oh, nice pull through. Wow, that was a good move. She kind of mohawked her way through there and took a shot. Rebound came out big, and Maddie picks it up. Julia sitting out front there, trying to set a pick for her. And Maddie's on the circle path here, trying to find an opening. Fakes the back. There's the shot. Oh, there it is. Top shelf as she gets around that last defender. And as you can see it here, she's looking, watching all the players and where they're set at. They pinched up stuff just enough on her that when she comes around that last player, uses that bit of a screen and sends it over top shelf. Well, with that, it makes it 3-1 for Barrie. 4 minutes left. Markham with the long pass in. It's missed, but then Lexi touched it there, and it's going to be Markham picking up that loose ring as they cycle in behind the net. There is coming across the top. Nice stick check by Maddie. Ava was almost able to grab it and knock it out, but Markham retrieves it, gets it back into the zone. As 29 skates down the boards with it, she's looking for somebody out front. Shot clock's ticking. There, she tried to bounce one in, looks like, and no luck. Shot clock's still going, and that's going to be a violation, and Barrie's going to get the ring right back. Sam on the pickup looking for a toss. He's going to throw a long one here as Markham's pressuring well, man-to-man there. Lillian wasn't able to grab it, so Markham comes away with it here as they cycle in behind the net. Looking for something. They've got someone out front there. There's a quick shot. Oh, wow. That one snuck in the side there on Sam as their player hit a quick stop, I think, as she came around here. You can see she's circling. She takes a really hard cut to the right. She has that shot angle and uses a bit of a screen and just gets one past Sam there and making it a 3-2 game as Markham closes the gap. Steph with the ring coming into the close side here, finding Eloise. Eloise sending it in for Ryan. Ryan coming across the top. She's looking for probably a circle here. She's got Alexis on a potential drop here. She carries around. The triangle's a little spaced out there. There's the shot low. Big rebound. Nope. Right there in the goalie's feet. And she looks to make a throw out in front as we were pressured in behind the net, and Markham has it. Missed pass in the neutral zone. Eloise intercept. Ryan has the ring. She's got a bit of space trying to cut through, but Markham quickly solidifies the line there and holds her off. So she's cycling on her back end. She turns back, forehands, giving it to Alexis. Oh, but she missed the stab, and that's going to be a Markham ring coming out of their zone. Pass into the neutral zone, not cleanly stabbed, and Markham is able to retrieve it as Ryan almost got to it. But again, coming over the next blue line, Markham struggling. But here's a shot. Nice pad save by Sam. Kick to the side. Another pad save. Kicked away by Sam. Holds up the rebound, throwing a long pass out, finding Ava. Ava trying to swipe at it, couldn't quite get it. There's a slashing call coming to who? It's got to be Markham. So it is Markham. So I guess they thought that they had touched the ring in that situation, but Alexis actually had come through and grabbed it, so we had the advantage, but it got blown down. Markham's in the box for the first penalty of the game, and Barrie's going to get a chance to get a goal here with the extra player. Oh, they both got one. Oh, here comes Alexis too, so both got a couple of minors. I'm not sure. Looks like the referee's explaining to Alexis what it is, so I'll have to ask her what it was later. Try to see what the ref is calling here. hard to see through that that glass that's not clear there of the sponsor of the arena, I guess. So looked like almost a hold, maybe 1 slash, 1 hold. It's hard to say. She was crossing her hands. Maybe it was 2 slashes. Both slashes. Thanks, Kim. Well, no power play. 4-on-4 though. Lots of open ice. But Markham gets possession here, so. Looks like we're struggling getting our time up on the board. It's a real easy one. 5 seconds, they get out. It's only 2:05 left in the period, so. In between temperature, it's too warm at the best. Take it off or get cold. Referee just explaining the situation. I guess that they're out at 5 seconds, but they can't get the time up for whatever reason. So both coaches are like, okay, let's go. Markham pass off to the far side boards. Coming across the top here, 70 out there, the line as well. Clock did not start, so we're going to have a restart of this one as we're having some more clock issues, I guess. All right, take 2. Here we go. Clock is still not starting, so she's going to blow it down again. We're having a few technical difficulties here. Well, I guess. Oh no, she's still working there. Wonder if all the heaters went off because the game over there is done, and that was the important game.
We're not important.
Well, it felt much warmer earlier.
Yeah.
And there was a hockey game, so I think all the heaters were on, and the hockey game
like,
is now over.
Hockey's done.
So they've shut off the heat, is my guess.
At least we got the lights still. So
Yeah.
that's something.
Because it was much warmer earlier on. That's what I know. Well. Okay, well, suddenly we have a 4-3 score. So they're trying to find the... I don't know, we've lost a couple seconds on the clock, so we're having some serious troubles in the box here. Take another minute here, I guess. Now I'm going to guess they're going to hold it for a few seconds. Both players better be out by the end of the period, that's all I know. No, it's not. Well, here we go, finally. Pass out the side. Clock is still not running. So they must be running a manual clock? I don't know. How long is this period going to go? Oh, now they finally got it running, so there's some extra. Oh, they were holding for the amount of time. Anyway, here's Addison with a bright pass up all alone. Callie with a quick shot. It goes wide of the net. And now she cycles back looking for a pass out front. It hits a Markham player into the corner. Callie battling for it. She still has it. Doing the splits. It's out front. Lillian with a stick check kick. Quite knock it loose. But she's still chasing. That's some good stick checking there. Oh, almost intercepted by Addie. And as Markham gets a bit of a break here, it goes too far for them to get a breakaway. and it's down low in the corner. Shot clock was ticking there. Goalie's hitting the stick for it. Addy looking for Callie. It's off a player there, and looks like Markham's able to send it back into the zone. Now it's back into the neutral zone where Addy has it. She makes a bit of a dangle. She's looking cross ice, finding Callie on the far side. Callie now coming back across for Addy, just missing on the stab. Addy recovers it though, sending a down low pass for Callie as they're winging it back and forth. Shot clock there, needing to get a shot on, and we don't in time. The shot clock goes, and that's going to be a goalie ring for Markham. Markham goalie looking for that pass, sending a long one up the middle, and their defender there grabs it. He makes a pass into the center zone, and then there's one into Barrie zone. So a fluid transition through the neutral zone by Markham, cutting across the top. Shot saved by Sam there, as they're right in a hot spot there. And Sam throws a long pass out. Eloise gets it along the board. She protects with the body. Now she gets it over the line, finding Maddie. Maddie now up the side here. She's in a bit of trouble. She's trying to back check with it. Does a couple of spins, loses her defender, but now she's got to find a pass in, finding Sadie. Sadie goes back to Maddie. Maddie now coming in, shoots. It's off the goalie. So we got the reset with 5 seconds left in the game period here. Markham throwing it out, and that will end it as players are out of the box, and that's the buzzer for the end of the first period. And Barrie is up 3-2. Let me see. Let's get out of here. Let's see if I can. Let's try this one. Just trying to see if there's something here I can do. Options. Yeah, I want to do that. Looks like I got to recreate a new setup here, so I'm going to throw the teams in real quick here. Setup teams. Okay, so there we go. A bit of a different scoreboard, but it gives me another option here that when I hit replay, it should go full screen now, so it's what it is. I may have to redo my other setup I had, so. Or I might just use this one going forward. Well, here's the start of the second period. Barrie is up by 1. And I'm trying to remember if we started with the ring. We must have, I guess, if they're up here first. So Markham here looking at the far side, going across, sending it down along the boards. They're in the zone now. Clean play off the center ice free pass. They're cutting across the top of the triangle. It's 70, that's 22. She circles around, tried to do a quick pass up front. It's missed everybody. It's over the line. Ryan trying to pressure there. So is Sadie. Sadie swings a stick to kick the other players away. But looks like, who has it? Oh, Sadie still got it. As she spins away with it. She's looking for a long pass into the zone. There's Ryan going for a skate to get it. Markham is there first, though. As Ryan's trying to chase. Watch that stick. She raised it over the net to get around. So that would have been high sticking. Lexi in our end here with the ring, looking up the boards, finding Addie. Addie cutting through the middle. She's got a lead for Maddie now as Maddie gets into the zone with the ring. Maddie on the cycle around. Addie looks like she's setting up for that flat pass. Maddie on the still carry. There's a quick pick set. Maddie trying to cut in into a bit of trouble and loses a trickler to the goalie as she makes the save. Long pass out by the goalie. Markham picking it up. They're at the blue line over into the neutral zone. Pass up, just missed by the Markham player. And Alexi is back there to grab it, but she missed it. Quick shot to the side of the net goes wide. And, that looked like an extension of the arms from Lexi, but no call. And it looks like a shot clock or somebody in the crease, and that's going to be a Barrie goalie ring. Lexi must have been just falling forward when she reached out. Nobody there going behind, and Markham's going to get our goalie ring. They were half asleep, girls. Come on, wake up. Markham coming around the top, 29. She'll shoot here in about a second. Oh, she actually tries a backdoor pass, and that was just missed on the stab. As Markham has got some continued pressure here in the zone. 20 tries to come back. She turns into the stick check. Lillian was there. Now pass gets across the floor. She has it. Walking in, backhand. Off the mass of Sam outside the crease. It's bouncing around just in front there. And Markham comes away with it again. Under pressure here, Barrie. Not able to get a clean out with this ring right now. And Markham seeming to control the pace. We could use some bit of skating here, girls. Go get that ring. Beat them out on some of the races. They're just out skating us right now. And nice save by Sam as he got the Keeley up there. Another shot. Oh, no. And there it is as it trickles right through in between in the 5-hole. So as you can see, it just came out in front there. And as the players spun, they took a quick shot and it just squeaks through. Well, it is now a tie game, 3-3. And Barrie needs to wake up. We got an early 3-1 lead, and we've let it get away from us. And we haven't had much offensive pressure here. Steph with a pass for Eloise. Off the tip of her stick. Come on, girls, focus. Make those stabs. Somebody stay back and help her. Eloise is skating away with it now. She found some space. Still under pressure by Markham, though. And there's a missed pass coming wide of Maddie. She couldn't grab it. Markham sends one deep in through the neutral, and it goes 2 lines. Steph there picking it up along the boards. Her missed pass to Callie, and Markham picks it up. Bit of a back and forth here, so as both teams can't seem to connect the dots. Eloise intercepts one there. She's on her backhand skating out, looking for a pass there into the middle, finding Alexis. Alexis under a bit of pressure, finding Callie, though. Callie cutting through, fake forehand. Oh, she shoots a low shot. Goalie with the save. Into the corner, Alexis stick checking. Tries to pickpocket and does if she can get a step ahead of the net. She's trying to cut through, shoots. Oh, it's up and over the net and in behind. But she's quick to get her own missed shot. And she's cutting back across the front. She's got that top corner and got stick checked. And there's a shot by Callie. That'll get a reset. And Callie's able to steal it back from Markham. So Barrie seems to find some life here. Maddie punches it out. Lillian coming in. She's got a straight on shot to the net. She shoots in. It looks like it hit the goalie, bouncing wide, and Markham's going to get that ring and get out of this zone. They send it into the neutral zone in chase. They make it over the next blue line as well. And as Markham player leans in, they go down just losing their edge. And Lexi's on the ring in behind there. She's battling to try and get out. Looks like Markham's got a little more fire, and Barrie might have just found a bit in that last shift. Long pass up, all alone. Addie there leaves it for Alexis. Alexis has space, going in, shoots. Oh, it's off the post. It bounces out front, and Addie takes a swing at it, but the goalie makes a second save. Wow, such a good chance there, too. Pass out by the goalie. Markham picked it up for the blue line, sending it 2 lines. Picked up there by Sadie, getting it back into the neutral zone for Addie. Addie trying to push her way through. She loses it at center. And Markham picks up the ring, passing into the middle. Markham player just missing the stab, but retrieving it on the far side as they cycle in behind. Markham circling now, and they've got a player on the far side. Flat pass open, just in behind her stick as she's going to have to step back to grab it. Drop pass back for 20. 20 stepping in. Quick shot, Sam with the save. Corrals it, punching it away up over the line for Ryan. Ryan with a fake there, sends it up for Sadie, and she missed the stab. We're just missing our stabs, girls. Come on now. We've only been doing this for a few years. Markham with a pass into center ice. Over the next blue line, it's a miss there. Addie picking up the loose one. Finding Sadie. There's a clean stab. She's got Ryan with her. Leads one for Ryan. Ryan cutting in and out. Oh, she tried to pass back to Sadie. Sadie got it still and shoots. And the goalie with the save. Goalie trying to make a long pass out. Gets it there. We're just not covering our man-to-man here. And as a long pass in far side there by Markham, they gain the zone with a couple of passes. And they're back on the attack. They carry it in and around behind. We've got a player, they were in a mid-change, so they ran into a bit of trouble at the top of the triangle. Maddie there trying to pick up that loose ring. She finally gets it. Leaning on her defender. There's a little hook, no call though. Pass up for Julia. Julia on the ring. She's going to get it into the zone for Maddie. Maddie touched it. Now Julia grabs it again. She comes across the top looking for a shot here maybe. Ava's at the side waiting for that rebound. Julia on another lap. There is a shot to the net. She tried going back to the left side, I guess, or the goalie right side for her. Just missed the net, though. As it's now in the neutral zone. Stick check by Lillian, stopping the Markham player. Maddie intercepting their pass, getting it over the line. Nice stab by Ava. Ava just losing it there, though, in the stick check. Maddie there to help her out and get it right back. And we've got a 3-on-1 for Barrie if they can gain the zone. Julia has it deep in the corner. Markham fills back in on their triangle. Julia turns a quick shot. And the goalie made the save as it dropped down in front of her. And I think she's going to hold it for that 5 seconds as Barrie's had a bit of pressure and getting back into the zone a couple times here. Well, with 8.5 minutes left in the game, it is 3-3. And the period started out kind of slow. Barrie was kind of sleepy, it seemed like. But they seem to have picked it up here in the last minute or so as they're getting a few multiple shots in there and making the goalie work.
Keep it up, Barrie. Keep working.
Addison with a pass onto the far side for Alexis. She's had one so far this game. Her and Maddie and Sadie, I think, scored. Pass over for Addie. Addie goes back to Alexis on her backhand forehand. Tries the short side off the goalie for a reset. But the rebound is picked up by Markham. And they're going to get out into the neutral zone here. Long pass there, missed. And Alexis is able to get it away, but it's sent right back in. Now it's out of the zone. Alexis walking the blue line, trying to get out with it. She's able to move it loose, get it for Callie, but she couldn't grab it. And as Markham's coming back into the zone, Addie's pressuring. She's able to beat them back and get it, sending it off the boards here for Alexis. It goes 2 lines, though, and Markham is under pressure by Callie. She's trying to push her out, and there's a bounce pass. It's not going to make it out of the zone. Addie coming in with some speed, going to her backhand, and oh, she shoots, she scores! As Addie finds a quick little backhand there, and I think it's just snuck under the goalie. As you can watch, Addie streaking away, getting right between the defenders. She goes to her backhand, and then as she takes that shot, I think it went off the left pad of the goalie and into the back of the net. And like that, Barrie takes back the lead, making it 4-3 with 7.5 minutes left in this game. Markham coming out, looking for that long pass. Intercepted by Ryan. Maddie gets it on the blue line, pulls it over. She's got Ryan with her and Sadie. And together, they're all going in. Ryan driving and shoots. Hits the goalie dead center, though. Big rebound out front. Sadie battling. Pull it. And couldn't quite get it free. That's going to be a goalie ring. Looks like Barrie maybe had a few more quick steps here. Oh, don't go too far from her, Ryan. There's the pass coming out. That was just on 5 seconds. Felt longer. Pass into neutral zone. Eloise and Steph trying to get it under control here. And it's tied up, and that's going to be a Barrie ring. I didn't see which way she pointed. Let's see where she sets the ring down. Yes, it looks like it's going to be a Barrie ring.
Let's go, Barrie! That's it!
Steph on the free pass, coming over for Eloise. There's Eloise going in. We've got players coming down her board side. There's the pass in. Oh, just hit a stick, though. And Markham's back into the neutral zone with it. As they're streaking through, trying to get to the next one. They send a long pass into the corner. Markham grabbing that ring down low. Quick pass out front. Nice stick work there by Maddie and Eloise to tie up the Markham player. And now Maddie finding Ryan in neutral ice. Ryan, far side for Sadie. Sadie on the carry in towards the net. Shoots, and it's off a player out front. In behind Maddie, couldn't quite get it. And Markham now has it as they skate back the other way. But Ryan with a stick check. Player fell over the stick, but Markham still gets it into the neutral zone. Approaching that blue line, they send it over to number 4. She's got a bit of space. Sends a backhander. Sam with a save. He doesn't see it. It bounced the other side of him. And now Markham coming with a second shot. There's a nice hold on the post by Sam. It bounced out front for Maddie to grab. She's got Ryan up ahead of her. Ryan with a clean stab. She's got, that was Addie with it. Now to Ryan. Ryan looking back for Addie. Addie comes in the middle to get it, trying to get a shot off, but she gets tied up by the third Markham player that gets back in the zone. Markham goalie has to get rid of it, and there is the 5 seconds as it hit the 25 on the shot clock, but it felt oh so much longer. Six minutes left here. Barrie holding on to that 1-goal lead. Would love to see another one get in here now. Pass over far side. Quick shot on net. Ooh, that looked good for a second. Julia put one there top shelf. just hit the goalie and went behind. So Julia under pressure is now attacking the Markham player along the boards. Markham was able to get it to the neutral zone. Addie up there now trying to get it spun away from her was the Markham player. Nice poke check by Lexi, knocking it away. She has the ring now, but she gets stood up there, and Markham gets the loose ring that's down in the corner. Coming across the top, Markham looking for a shot. Circling is number 20. She cycles back the other way. Pass to the middle, blocked, intercepted by Julia. Lillian has it, trying to reach out and skate away. The Markham player took a rough shoulder as they tried to run into Lillian. There's a pass from Addie back to Lillian. Lillian on the carry into the zone. Shoots! Oh, and it just off the pad of the goalie and goes over to the far boards. Now Markham coming back the other way as Julia's back checking. Nice stick check by Julia, knocking it loose, giving the Barrie team more chance to get set up defensively. Inside the zone now, picked up by Addie on her back end, coming up to the boards. She sends a pass there. I was looking for Ava, and it just bounced off a skate. Addie comes in with a stick check, not able to strip it though. And now Markham with a quick shot. Sam with the save on the edge of the crease, picked up by Lexi. Lexi skating it up, pass into the middle, finding Julia. Julia's got Ava with her, pass up for Ava. Ava has the ring on the carry now. She's going to go down and low behind. We've got Alexis coming up along here with her. There's the pass to Alexis. I think Alexis was expecting a drop pass, and the pass caught her off guard, so she wasn't on the right path there. Markham into our end here, sending a two-liner. Eloise under trouble, but in deep there. It looks like Steph's able to grab it in behind the net. And as she's got up the far boards there, she's got Callie, but she was waiting for it, and Markham stepped up in front to get it. Now inside our zone, Eloise gets it up for Maddie. And Maddie waiting there, finding a pass up for Alexis. It's missed. Oh wait, no, that was Callie. Alexis has it. She goes in, shoots. And the goalie makes the save. I'm doing horrible with my zooming today, folks. Sorry. The high elevation here, I'm constantly deciding trying to tilt or zoom out for you. It's not been the best. Need a dedicated camera guy. Well, on that, looks like Markham must have been in their crease, as that's going to give us the ring in the zone. Maddie's out there, Alexis far side, Callie on the close side. Pass over to Alexis on the far side. Alexis going to go for a circle here. She's going to have Maddie open on the far side, so I can see a pass coming here. Oh, she cuts into the middle. Oh, ends up running right into Callie in the middle. Just ran out of room. As Callie, oh, there's a fortuitous balance. Oh, she loses an edge. Tries to whip one at the net. Callie couldn't quite get to it either. Now Markham working their way out of their zone, as that was an opportunity we could have had, but couldn't quite get. Markham on their mistab there. They finally get it in the zone. A couple players weren't noticing where the ring was. And as they carry it across the top, Maddie with a nice stick check. Callie right there, gets knocked out of the zone. Ryan's fresh legs out there. She stick checks, it's loose. Maddie's on it, finding it back to Callie. As Callie's carrying into the zone, Callie shoots off the goalie up high. And as she stick checks it, it's right there for Ryan. Looks like Callie might have actually had it on her stick and did a shot as she was falling. It ended up in behind. Ryan trying to pressure along the boards. Markham breaking their way out. As they get into the neutral, and it's intercepted by Addie. Addie back for Callie. She's been out there for a while and probably looking to get off. She keeps getting the ring on her stick. Lexi in trouble along the blue line. Nicely done. She sends it far side. Ryan there to pick up that loose ring. She sends it right across for Addie with a beauty of a stab. And Addie's trying to come into her forehand. Addie shoots, and it's off the goalie. Rebound in her feet, though. Ryan with a stick check, knocking it loose for a second. And the second time she gets it, and Addie gets that loose ring. Addie finding Sadie all alone, and Sadie with a shot, and the goalie with a save. And she's going to hold that, as she's not sure exactly probably where it is. Yeah, right under the back heels of the goalie. So probably a good idea to leave that one and take the 5 seconds. 2 minutes left. Barrie's still up by 1. And they're holding on by a thread here. Pass out the close side boards for Sadie. She's cycling around. Wonder if they're going to work some time management here. Sadie faking, coming across up. There's the pick, using a dodge, tries to get a shot. Stick check last second, no, knocks it aside. But Ryan's there to pick up the loose ring. She hits the break, going back on her forehand, switching up the angle of attack. Tries to look quickly out front. There's a shot. It goes, it hits, missed the goalie. Hit the referee, though. And Markham's on the loose ring as they get it up into the neutral zone. Steph right there, tying it up. So Sadie, and that's going to have it blown down. Oh, and they're giving that ring to Markham. We must have been first in on that ring. So, minute 35. Oh, what's going on here? Discombobulated out here, looks like. Markham doing some final changes. And the referees are okaying it. And here we go. Markham looking for that long pass in, intercepted by Julia. Maddie's able to pick up the loose one. She tries to cross ice it, hits a player. Now Maddie trying to get on the stick check. Julia right there with her. Markham throws a back pass. It's just slightly off target. Now as Markham gets it into the zone, it's missed there for Lexi to pick up. Lexi sending it over the line, finding Julia. Julia looks up ice. She's got Ava all alone. And Ava has to go chase it into the corner deep. Ava grabs it there. She's looking out front, skate away with the kid. Now Maddie gets it as it was dropped in the corner. Maddie up front for Julia. Julia shoots, she scores! As Julia takes her time and picks the spot low on the far side. And you see she's all alone out front, and Maddie sees her, gives her that beauty pass, and as Julia turns to get the shot off, she shoots back to where the goalie just came sliding from. And that's going to give Barrie that 2-goal lead with a minute left in the game. Markham stepping in, sending another long pass, almost intercepted by Ava, but it's picked off by Steph as it bounced off Ava's stick. Steph coming up the board side here, nothing there. She's looking cross ice, finds Eloise. It gets out of the zone. Eloise now into a bit of trouble though. As she's down, she's hanging on to it. And it gets tied up, and that's going to be a Markham ring at center. It's not moving the ring quick enough by the looks of it. I actually thought Steph was going to come up the close side boards here, but she saw an open player on the far side, so. Take your time, finish it out here, girls, now. Strong defense. Markham looking for that long pass again. It goes past everybody, down deep there for Steph. Steph has it on her stick. Skate out of it, kid. You can't just move your stick around. Markham trying to walk out front. She's tied up. It squeaks out in behind. Under 30 left in the game. Markham with possession. Pass to the far side. Just missed on the stab, but recovered. Markham looking again for a pass. Addie right on top of her, giving her no space. Her and Eloise. There's a shot. Oh, it's off Sam and in behind. Eloise getting the loose ring. Under 10 seconds left in the game. Eloise pushing her way up the boards. She loses it and regains it. And with 3 seconds left, she flips it out into the neutral zone. And that's going to be it. And that's the game there, folks. As Barrie comes out on top. A bit of a slow start to that second. But they definitely finished it off to give a 5-3 victory for Barrie tonight as they beat the Markham Bears. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back on Sunday. I'm not even sure what time. Do you know?
It's at 4.
4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Not even sure who we play either. Anybody know that one?
Okay, no, I know.
That's a lot of questions. Okay. We'll look at the ramp later. But we'll be playing at 4 o'clock at East Bayfield. Stroud is still under construction. And we will see you guys back there on Sunday. Now, I will have an earlier game on Sunday as well in Richmond Hill as Kelsey plays the U16 team at 12 o'clock to 1. Who are we playing? Oh, we're playing Etobicoke. Okay, cool. Anyhow, folks, have a good night. We'll see you Sunday.